Okay, let's have a look. So we're going down here because we need to find some research items or research notes. I like reading and writing it and would like to be known through getting my fictional works published. Hell yeah, cool. What sort of things do you'd like to write about? I think we got everything from here. I say as soon as I find some extra loot. Okay, so what do we got in here? This is getting even creepier. I'm so far into this building. Like, why do they just sit sleeping like this? Writing about a tall, deformed, upright walking reptile that tears through and massacres lesser beasts. Okay. You say that they're strange, silly books, but if you think about a lot of the games that have come out over the last so long, that sort of concept you've got is like a perfect game. Well, I'm not sure if you've got anything, out there for people to buy, but feel free to drop any links you've got to your pages and whatnot on my videos here. Obviously, there's not that many people watching at the minute, but the channel grows, so it could be quite a few people in the future that see it. Okay. There's so many zombies in here. I've just seen a couple people coming through from Kick asking for follows. I'm not doing follows for follows, sorry. I'd prefer to have like natural growth on the channel. People who want to see the content rather than kind of the numbers that don't quite pan out to give me something to work out what's best to do in the future. But I appreciate you offering it to me. For the people who are in the chat from the other streaming platforms, just to give you a bit of a heads up, I'm streaming on 3 different platforms at the minute. I'm on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, so there'll be times where I'm responding back to things that people are saying in the other chats that you're not seeing. Again, it's probably something I should try to work out in the future, you know, do I put the chat on screen or not? But it's kind of a personal preference of mine at the minute to not have chat on screen, just because the idea of me playing these games the idea of me playing these games is A, for me to have fun, but also B, for when people are playing games themselves, they're stuck in work, whatever else, or maybe they even can't afford to buy the game that I'm playing themselves, that they can have it on their second screen and they can follow along while I'm doing it. But because of that, I don't think having chat on the screen is always the best thing for everybody's sort of viewing experience. Oceans, to be fair, it's the same sort of work, really, if you can set it up the right way. OBS now has some plugins that you can put into it, where when you do one stream, you can stream to multiple platforms, and you can have the chats all be connected together in one box, so that you can kind of keep track of it all. Like I said earlier, it's working fine because I don't really have that many viewers right now, but if I get lucky and I start to pick up more viewers in the future, it'll probably start to become a bit more of a problem then, trying to keep up with things. I'd say it's probably true for most streamers though, right? Like, when they get more viewers, it becomes more difficult to keep up. It's great though, sort of, you know, people chatting and stuff, that's the sort of thing that makes your channel really work, right? You can have fun whenever there's a lot of conversations and interactivity going on. We have to be near the end of this soon. Again, there's still more people coming through and Kick asking for follows. Guys, I'm not doing follow for follow. I appreciate you coming to my channel to ask and to offer that as an option, but the numbers won't. Just having the number on screen isn't what I'm looking for. I'm hoping to have people who are part of the community and part of the chat. Oh, here we go, right? This looks like it'll be the last floor. There's blue lights. Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot that this place has humans in it. Anyone who's joined in, haven't seen Dying Light before, the real enemies in this game are the humans. They can dodge, they can block, they can move pretty fast. They're actually really difficult to fight. That followers for followers thing sounds... Yeah, completely agree. I've seen it a lot recently. I've been trying to join up some online groups on Reddit and YouTube just to try to get a bit of... I'm hoping to get some feedback in the videos from people who've done well in the past and so on. And I've seen a lot of these groups which are doing sub for subs and follow for follow. And like, the general idea sounds okay, right? Like, on face value, you follow them, they follow you, get the number. But the likelihood of either of you ever watching each other's videos in the future is very, very minimal. So you end up having 10,000 followers, which looks amazing on the numbers. But then when you're trying to stream and you're hoping for people like, you know, like Oceans, who's in chat at the minute talking away, you're hoping for people like that to join the channel. But you're not going to get that because you've got 10,000 people who only followed you because you followed them in the first place. So, yeah, I'm purposely staying away from it. I want, you know, if I can get anybody to watch my videos, super happy with that. But I'm not going to push hard for the fake numbers. I was really lucky that, for me, that came up. I've been putting a lot of work into the descriptions and keywords and things like that recently, so I'm glad to hear, Oceans, that whenever you... Oh, there's a human there. Glad to hear whenever you put that in, it actually come up. Right, so we're going to be fighting the humans here, and the humans are usually quite difficult to fight. I didn't bring an assault rifle with me. So let's see how many enemies we've actually got. So we got this one guy, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at least. Can we get him?
Is that...
Alright, so we shanked him, but he still made too much noise.
Enough of this. Show yourself. Poor bastard.
Okay, so they...
Shit, we're under attack.
Ah, what is that nonsense? Are you serious?
Take him down.
Okay. This is the plan. I'm going to stay here. I obviously can't use these gaps to shoot through. And I'm going to hope that they don't throw a grenade. And that I can land at least one of the rounds that I fire. That would also be really helpful. Right, do I have any more? Oh, there's a couple more there. This currently is going much better than I thought it was going to go. We actually get lucky here, Oceans. What they tend to do, they actually dodge. So with the guns, they're not so bad. I think the guns, the devs have recently put a thing in where when you aim a gun at an enemy, they actually stop moving. They cower behind, like trying not to get shot. But when you throw your knives at them, they actually move from side to side. I really like it. It adds a lot of variance to it. I've tried other games in the past, like... Oh, shoot, I'm out of lockpicks. I've tried other games in the past, like The Division. And one of the things I found about that game was, although the gameplay is fun, difficulty in that game just meant that enemies would just take far more damage rather than have more mechanics. And I really hate that. I kind of like challenging games, but whenever it's like the enemy's just a bullet sponge. Oh, hold on, what's going on here?
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Who are you? You don't look like a bandit.
No, I'm a scientist.
You work for the Baron?
Yes. Did the Baron send you? Are you here to help?
No, I'm here to find out what the hell you people are up to. What's your name, scientist?
Camilo. Dr. Camilo Marin. I was using the restroom when those savages stormed in. As soon as I heard gunfire, I hid.
Oh, so the Baron hires cowards.
Yes, but look, just tell me what you want. I'll do anything, just don't...
Shut up. Hey, Ray, you there?
I'm here. We leaving?
Not yet. I haven't found any research, but I have something better. One of the Baron's scientists. Alive.
A scientist. Great. Let's take him back. Maybe Lydia can make him talk.
Okay, I'm bringing him out.
Sure thing.
So, you don't work for the Baron?
You catch on quick. Start talking.
Okay, I can give you the key to the main archive if you promise not to hurt me.
Help me, and I have no reason to hurt you, Camilo. Now then, what's the easiest way out of this building?
Through the gym. But there's probably guys with guns there. The other way out is through the basement, but...
Let me guess. It's full of infected.
Yes, so there is no easy way.
Okay, I'm gonna clear the basement, stay on the radio, and wait for my signal. You try to escape, I kill you myself.
That scientist will hopefully be your ally. Maybe. But if there's... Oh, really? There was a whole other corridor? But yeah, but if I've learned anything so far in this game about people who work for the Baron, is that they're all dicks, and then none of them will actually help you in the long run. It does... It makes sense a little bit in this sort of world, though. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen The Walking Dead. I assume everybody at this stage has seen The Walking Dead. But one of my favorite characters in that show is Negan. And the reason why I love him so much is because I think he's so well written, where when you first meet him, you think, yeah, this guy's totally evil. But then actually, whenever you start to go through... When you start to go through, like, the arc of what he and his group are doing... Oh, crap, it's nighttime. It kind of makes sense what they're doing, right? Like, if you live in a world like that... It's not like you can be nice and kind and polite to everybody. Like, it becomes dog eat dog. Not sure how much of The Walking Dead you've seen, but if you watch all of The Walking Dead, as well as especially the spin-offs that have came from it, you'll really see that Negan is probably one of the best characters in the entire show, but he's also the one that the group... Oh... He's one that the group absolutely needed to be able to sort of survive and progress. Can I cheese this? Will he come in front of this door? Did that... Oh, okay. Ah, fuck it, we're fighting him. Sorry about the language, guys. Alright, that didn't work either. So this guy, we need... Get him to charge into a wall. And then we can attack his back. That first blade must have hit him then. So that's good to know. Gaps like this, you can fight through them. I've just seen there's a few people who've joined the stream from the different platforms. Guys, I've got the chat window open. If you want to ask any questions, any comments, things like that, feel free to talk away. I'll do my best to respond to you. I've seen 9 seasons of Walking Dead. I think I gravitated towards Negan because I couldn't figure out why people were willing to obey and follow him. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I mean, the governor had a lot of charisma about him. Negan Negan's story's interesting. I'm not. I don't want to say too much because people haven't seen it, and then I give away spoilers. I don't want to be that guy. But like his backstory's great,
Camilo, the way
and it kind of
forward's clear. Get your
explains
ass out here.
how everybody came to start to follow him. But then
Ray,
how he
I'm outside
kind
with
of
that
became a little
scientist I
bit.
told you about.
Well, he became
Where
Negan
you at?
over time.
I'll be there in a minute.
That was odd.
Wait here. A car will be here soon to take you somewhere safe.
Here, the key to the archive. You'll find all kinds of data there.
Sorry guys, just bear with me a moment. I'm trying to see if I can do something to make my chat window a little bit bigger. Let's try this. Might work for me. I'd like to see Negan's backstory, have a look into it. Yeah, definitely do. Very, very cool backstory. Very sad backstory, I should say, not cool. Very sad. So he's given us the key for us to work back through the way we just came.
What the hell happened here?
No
God
idea,
damn it.
but it doesn't look good. Better tell Jack.
No, don't tell Jack. Jack doesn't need to know.
Got in. I don't know who. Rather be sick dead. Yeah, stay right here. We'll be ready. Don't worry. No way they're getting out of here alive.
Okay, so are we? I think as soon as we open that door, they're going to be right there, aren't they? Maybe not. Interesting. So we heard them talking literally right here, but we're not seeing them? Well, there's a couple down there. I think I need to sneak around here because I don't think there's anybody actually in here. Oh, there's some sort of loot over there. Dear Dr. Fisher, I'm pleased to report that recent modifications have successfully stabilized exogenous pathways, enabling us to design them de novo in alignment with our specific requirements. With this milestone achieved, we're now ready to proceed to the next step, selecting an appropriate host organism. As I understand, our primary subject is to double GSP extraction. If this remains the case, it will require a host capable of producing high concentrations of heliostrin. Identifying such a host may take some time, but I assure you that achieving an optimal product titer remains our highest priority. Attached, you will find a comprehensive analysis along with the test results from Dr. Peter Alper. Test subject MT16, brain activation regions, right really long word gyrus and left inferior frontal gyrus. An objective transmission of textual and graphic information. So functional MRI studies confirmed that during the telepathic task, the intensity of brain activation mirrored that observed in the 2014 study by DeVenge, where similar regions were stimulated using intracranial electrodes. Notably, activity was also detected in the left inferior frontal gyrus, corresponding to Broca's area. While the subject was able to repeat the test phrases, this activation suggests the need for further systemic investigation. The fMRI analysis was conducted using statistical parametric mapping 2. Additional details are available in the full report from Dr. Camilo Marin. And just a little bit of a heads up to people, despite sometimes having a stutter and finding it difficult to read, I try to read everything that I see on these games because, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm intending, hopefully, for people to be able to watch this on their second screen while they're playing their own games, while they're doing work and things like that. So if I can read the lore out, it makes it a little bit easier for people to follow on, rather than having to keep, turning around looking at the other screen every so often to see what it is that I'm reading. I like reading, not very good at it. Summary. A core structural protein naturally produced in small quantities and integral to regulating energy production and metabolic efficiency. Its unique molecular configuration enables interaction with key cellular pathways, particularly enhancing mitochondrial function and promoting highly efficient ATP synthesis. Risks. Dysregulation of its levels can lead to metabolic hyperactivation, resulting in an overproduction of reactive oxygen species. This in turn induces oxidative stress, causing damage to cellular structures such as membranes, proteins, and in severe cases, DNA. Importance note: heliostrin requires precise extraction and stabilization protocols to preserve its bioactivity and functional integrity due to its highly sensitive nature. For additional information or inquiries, please contact Albert. Let's see what this loot is. Okay. We'll listen to that once we get out of the building, because I'm going to have to read another thing here anyway, so I don't want to turn that recording on and then have to pause the reading. During transcranial magnetic stimulation, it was observed that the subject exhibited a significant increase in aggression levels. Contextual information appeared to be disregarded, resulting in the intended behavioral outcome. These findings suggest that the ACC's typical role in regulating emotional and behavioral responses may have been temporarily bypassed. Whatever that word is, recordings further revealed that abnormal brain activity persisted beyond the duration of the simulation. Specifically, alpha wave stabilization issues were observed for up to 24 hours following the test. Further studies are warranted. Okay, so I think we've looted most of this. Just these last couple of items. And then we got these guys here, so... Are these snipers? These are snipers? Do I get a sniper rifle? Rifle ammunition? Yes! Now this will be amazing if I can put a silencer on these. I wonder how much they sell for. Where did his go? I think his went out the window. Let's have a look at the damage on that. Here. Holy moly. I only have 5 bullets though. So... I don't see any enemies out there. I'm going to pause for a quick moment.